Welcome to Kingston, to the Cataract Arena for the under-18 AA Clarendon Toros to take on Kingston for a late afternoon matchup. These two teams usually play pretty well against each other, so we'll see how this one's going to wind up. Clarendon coming off a tie versus Peterborough on Friday evening. And away we go from the Cataract Arena, and Ryan Bowden has control of the first puck. Over here for Riley Dennis's lead pass. Tip back in the zone here for Kingston, who picked that up in their own end and have their first possession. Up over the line, Foreman is in net at one end, and he gets his first shot on net and just bounced in wide from behind the goal. Trying to shoot this, that gets blocked. At the other end, it's going to be Chin and goal for Kingston. Right behind the net here, taken away by Kingston back in their own end. Kept in here from the line by Dennis, who can't shoot. Stamanikovsky tries one, and that goes over the glove hand of Chin. To the side, back here to the line. Here comes a shot by Taylor. That gets blocked on the way through. Riley Dennis on the loose puck now. Dennis from his own end. Went for the pass against Hannah. Here comes a pass here for Stamanikovsky, who dumps it in. All the way down the ice. No icing. Kingston take it from their own end. Trying to tip this out of their own end, and Ty Salter kept that in there from the blue line, trying to get some help with McGlynn. Right back into the Kingston end. Chin had thoughts about playing it, but let his defensive partner play it instead. Good job to knock that down on the wall by Shaw. Back to the line for Taylor. A shot through a screen. Left pad stopped by Chin. Off to the side for Kingston as they move it out. Trying to start up over the line. He's going to walk all the way in and shoot. Stopped by Foreman, who's going to cover up the rebound after making the stop on Nico. Face-off is off to the right now of the Toros end. One there, good job to win that draw against Tompkins by Cole. Tompkins tried to get that behind the net. It takes a tumble. Here comes the Toros, hard off the glass and out. Good job here to keep it in by White. And White trying to take advantage of a fallen Toros player right in front. Foreman tried to steer it away. Kept in here by Kingston's Kavanaugh. Behind the net goes Riley Dennis to try and clear it away. It gets kept in there from the blue line though. And it goes up into the Toros bench and out of play. Stamanikovsky's now going to take this draw deep in the Kingston end. Hard around the boards to try and get it out. It comes over the line. Stamanikovsky getting up there. Here the pass, and just out of the reach there of Simon Smith at the side of the net on the left side. Here comes a chance with a backhand pass. Coming up through center there was Clark. He'll lose his balance. Tried to get some help with Nico on the other end. Kept in here from the blue line. A shot is going wide. It's going to be Clark in the corner, trying to bat it up in front. Right in front of the goal. Nobody there. Kept in from the line. A shot through a screen. Might have caught a bit of Foreman. Logan Jackman on the loose puck. Jackman picking up some speed from his own end. Dumps it in and misses in a goal. From behind the net, it's an opportunity to try and clear. Kingston start this from their own end and now bring it in. Up over the neutral zone. They've got Fountain going to the net, and they can't get a pass to him. From their own end, Kingston playing well with it, trying to find an open lane. They'll dump that deep back into the Toros corner. Salter coming after it in the right on the left side. From behind the goal, trying to walk it out. Keeping control of it, goes back to the line. Shot through a screen, it goes in wide. His Hannah couldn't get a stick on it. Hopping up with a stick through center. Picked up here by Kingston. A drop pass is going off to the right corner. From their own end, they start this out with a lead pass. That's going over the stick and picked up there by Cooper Hodgins. Riley Dennis gets an opportunity to clear it out of his own end. Good pressure on here. The pass for Connor Cole was out of his reach. It's not going to be icing as it went out on goal, and Chin had to steer it off to his right. Good pressure over here by Adam Shaw trying to win this battle. Back here to the line. Here comes a shot by Borden through the screen. It's not going to get through. From behind the net, Blake Smith trying to help here as well. Back here to the line for Riley Dennis, trying to get a shot through the screen. Turnaround shot by Connor Cole in the front of the goal. Can't bury it. Right there from the side, trying to bang it in. Taken away here by Kingston as they flip it out all the way down into the Toros end. Dennis scooping it up in his own end. Hard out and down the ice. Pass for Tan. And it's going to be no icing. Picked up here by Kingston in their own end. The lead pass goes over the skate, right on goal. And this one will be icing as it comes back into the Kingston end. Face-off is off to the left of Chin. Coming around the side here for Kingston out of their own end. Try to get around Taylor, it didn't work. That was going to be offside as Jackman was up over the line. Rattan trying to get this in here for Kingston. Lead pass. That comes in here now for White to try and split through. And he got creamed in between two Toros players. Beside the net now, it's Kingston from behind the goal. It's White, and we're getting our first penalty of the game. And it's going to come for cross-checking. Face-off off to the left of Foreman. Won by Kingston. Here's a shot. Stopped by Foreman. Up in the air it goes, and he bats it away. Right in front here for Bud. Bud a shot. Stopped by Foreman and sent down the ice. All the way down into the corner. Moving it out of his own end, they come. Gets it off the boards here. Broken up by the Toros through center ice as they try and get it away from Bud. Right back into the Toros end. Here comes a chance here for Bud again. He drops it off for Nickel. Nickel went behind the net, but it was too strong of a pass for Leonard. Leonard will get it again back in behind the goal again for Bud. Nickel waiting out in front here for a pass. It's not going to come to him. And Borden tries to sweep it away. Leonard is off to the side. Back here to the line. It's going to come out. Anglin. Anglin's waiting here for a pass. And he's going to come in offside. Face-off, one cleanly back for Jack Taylor. Here comes a chance to dump it in. That first opportunity didn't get through. Here comes a chance now. Jackman trying to do the battle and bat it down. Knocked down here by Kingston as they bring it in. And it's Clark. He's going to get greeted there by Cooper Hodgins with a big hit. Back in behind the goal. Behind the net there goes Chin after it. Comes out of his own end and leaves it there. Kingston with the lead pass. Broken up there. Behind the goal, right in front, out of the reach of Jackman, who couldn't pull the trigger. Back up through center for Kingston now. With a pass over here for Rattan out of his reach. Back in behind the goal, there's Foreman to leave it there behind the net. Hard around the boards, and knocked down here from the line. Hannah couldn't get that pass, and neither could Clark. Taylor hard around the boards, kept in by Rattan. Rattan jumps it off. Here comes a chance now, Conboy, shot! Going wide of the net. Throwing it back, nobody there. And now it's going to be Chin coming out to play it. Try to get it up there for Conboy. And Hannah who brings it in, but Conboy is over the line. Face-off is won here at center. Dumped all the way back into the Kingston or Toros end. From behind the goal, they try and start this out. It's swept off the stick here, picked up by the Toros in their own end. Here comes Riley Dennis after it in his own zone as he moves it over. Trying to tip it out of his own end, and big collision over there at the Toros bench area. Over here to the other side, they try and tip this in the zone. All the way on net, Foreman makes a stop and covers it up. Face-off gets won by the Toros. Salter leaves it for Taylor. Hard around the boards, they try and get it out. That's over the stick there of Campbell at the line. Pushed off the boards as they try and put it back in. Big collision over there at the other side, and here comes Kingston. A late pass for Fountain as he tried to bring it in. Fountain's going after it, but couldn't get to it. Still loose here from the side is Connor Cole. Cole is in his feet. Couldn't find it. Coming around the other side now. Here comes a chance. A late pass was over the stick there from center by Aiden Howard. Put it into the Toros end. Taylor tried to fire it away, and he will. Nickel from center. To the other side. They're going to look to the other end for White. Read well by Aiden Howard, but then he takes a hit. Back into the Toros end it goes. Or Kingston end it goes here for Nickel to try and get to it. Trying to get around an opportunity of Connor Cole. Up over the line. Taking off his stick. From behind the net. Trying to throw it up in front. It goes back to the line. Right on net, knocked down here by the Toros and a lead pass. Here comes an opportunity now. Shot! Blocked it away there by Chin into the corner. Aiden Howard looks like he's wearing Liam Murphy's blue jersey, but it looks like we're going to get a penalty and it comes for cross-checking. Looks like Howard's wearing Liam Murphy's blue jersey. Might have forgot his blue jersey at home, so Howard's wearing number 98. Trying to win this draw, and Liam Murphy sitting on the bench is wearing the white jersey. Cooper Hodgins trying to shoot this, pushes it off to the side. It's a penalty that went to Kingston, so a power play, the first one of the game for the Toros. Here's a shot through a screen, stopped by Chin with ease, and they'll hold on to it. Connor Cole tried to win a draw, does. Hodgins knocks it down, moves it over to the side. Cooper Hodgins, shot through a screen, not going to get it. Jackman tries. Here comes a shot from the side, just over the glove hand of Chin, and comes out. Coming here through center is Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins gets followed by Fountain behind the net. As he keeps the control of it there, he moves it up through center and away they come. Trying to get it out of his own end is Connor Cole with the lead pass. Got it up there from Michael Stramanikowski. Dropped off again for Connor Cole. He'll take a hit there on the left side. Taylor came in from the line and kept it in. And Jackman keeps it alive. Right in front, it goes over the stick. Taylor keeps it in off the line. Taylor isn't going to be able to shoot it, so he moves it to the side. Here comes a pass! And that's over the reach from the left side. Picked up here by Taylor again. Taylor from his own end tried to make his way through. Loses it. Short-handed opportunity. Fired wide. And over the goal. Hawkins gets it now. Dumped all the way back in to the Toros end. That was Hannah who had that great short-handed opportunity and missed it. Here comes Riley Dennis. Dennis will get it to the other side. It hopped over the stick of Blake Smith and onto the stick of the Kingston defender, sent down the ice with 15 seconds left to go on the power play. This is going to be a race to the puck, and Kingston are going to win it. Here comes Hawkins, back to the line, nobody there. We're all the way right back into the corner. And it's Shaw, gonna get handled there by Hawkins. 4 minutes left to go here in a scoreless first period. Trying to move this out. Both teams now 0 for 1 on their power play. Right back into Chin, and he's going to hold this one up. Face-off is off to the left of the Kingston goal. They get that loose puck and try and get it out of their own end. It's trying to get stolen away, and they finally do. Up through center they come. Trying to flip it around. Tyler Salter, it's going to roll in on net and be taken away by Ryan Bowden. Now it's an opportunity to go with it. Tripped up, Stramanikowski stays on his skates. Now it's an opportunity for Shaw to go off to the corner. Adam Shaw going off to that left side. Back here to the line now for Taylor, who can't shoot it. Tip back in the zone here for Salter, who tries to pick it up. He can't get it out of his own end. Kingston pick it off. Trying to get around Salter behind the net. He keeps control of it as Leonard. Leonard walking right into the face-off circle and keeping control of the puck. Right back down low for Nichol. Nichol throws it out in front for White, who couldn't shoot it. Back here to the line now. Quinn a shot. Redirected there right in front by White wide. Swept out by McGlynn down the ice. And that is going to go for icing. Hannah now to take this draw. In the offensive end for Kingston. Toros have control of it with Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins tried to get Jackman, and Jackman takes a hit. Out of their own end comes Kingston now. Over here to the other side, it gets picked up by Riley Dennis. Dennis is bringing it in, but it's going to be an offside call. Face-off then comes outside the blue line. They win it again. Here comes Hodgins, dumping it deep back into the Kingston end. From behind the goal is Simon Smith now. Smith tried to throw it up in front here for an opportunity and couldn't get it back here to the line. He's trying to get Riley Dennis. A Dennis' shot. It's going in wide. Skipping around the boards here for Clark, who can't tip it out. Clearing it away through center. It's now Riley Dennis. Backhanding it deep back into the Kingston end. From behind their own goal, it's a lead pass. Tipped ahead by Clark as they try and bring it in. Here comes a chance now for Hannah, who takes one right to the front of the net and loses it. Hannah right in front, and a shot goes wide out in front of the goal. Another turnaround on the left side this time. It gets stopped by Foreman. Stramanikowski trying to get it out. Not going to happen. Kept in from the line, and a fired shot on goal right into the Toros crest of Brett Foreman. Face-off is off to the left. Clark back here to the line. Trying to shoot it through a screen. It gets tipped on goal. Stopped by Foreman, but still alive. Stromnikowski tried to stick to his man. Taken away here by the Toros. Aiden Howard with a pass. Knocked down and dumped right back in. That takes care of him off Foreman. Luckily it didn't bounce out in front. Stromnikowski tried to get that out of his own end. Backhanded pass up through center for Blake Smith. Smith tried to make his way through, and now it's Howard who's going to put that back in behind the goal. Lead pass to try and get that loose puck here. Right to the front of the goal. It's going to get picked off. Cleared out onto the stick of Taylor. Trying to get free. Since the feet area as it gets swept deep behind the goal. Cooper Hodgins picking it up. Hodgins from behind his own net will start it. 35 seconds left to go in period number 1. That goes over the stick of Anglin down the ice. Not enough to go for icing. Liam McGlynn tried to put pressure on to cause a turnover. They'll tip it away for White, but he can't get through. A late pass here. Here comes Nickel. Shot. Stopped by Foreman, who was up against the post and made sure that he squeezed it tightly enough to keep it out. Nickel will lose the draw on the offensive end. That's going to be Riley Dennis to try and get it out. This leads to a 2-on-1 opportunity. Can Connor Cole catch up to it, but he couldn't. And Shaw trying to get here on the other end. Here comes a chance now for Anglin, taking it from behind his own net. Tipping it away, and that does it for a scoreless first period. Both teams had a couple of scoring opportunities, including power plays in that first period, but neither could strike. And we go to a second period, tied up at nothing. Face-off gets one to start off period number 2, right to Campbell. That's going over the stick as Fountain's going to bring it in. Fountain can't do anything with a puck from behind the goal as Kingston trying to start off the second period off right in the offensive end. The net is up on Foreman as it's finally going to get put back down, and we're going to get a whistle. Face-off is coming off to the left of the Toros end. There's a loose puck that gets taken away here by the Toros as they lead it in. Dumped all the way back in the zone. Here comes a chance to get around the defender. Shot! Scores! And the Toros have opened up the scoring with Liam McGlynn finding a spot to beat Chin and making it 1-0. McGlynn just fired it at the net from the side and was able to find a hole through Chin to give them a 1-0 lead. So the ice is broken here at the Cataraqui Arena, and the Toros have the lead here in the second period. Rattan dumps it in right on goal, and Foreman makes that save. Trying to find that loose puck, pushes it off to the side. Here comes a chance now, putting it behind the net. It's going to be Clark on that loose puck for Kingston. Trying to throw it up in front, taken away here by the Toros. Good job here by Hannah to try and put it behind the net. Hannah's going to try and break this up here again on the left side. Right in front. Here's a quick shot, stopped by Foreman. Great reaction stop there with the right pad as that's coming through the other side. Simon Smith will put that behind his own net. Looking to get this out of his own end for Logan Jackman. Jackman through center, tips it off. Picked up and now brought in here by Kingston behind the Toros end. Right in front, they're looking to keep control of that puck. Taken away by the Toros, not out. Rattan kept it in. Puts it in behind the goal now for Hannah, who couldn't do anything with it. So here comes Hawkins. Hawkins, shot on net, and that gets stopped by Foreman. Sorry, that's Leonard, number 12, who got that shot on net. As that gets tipped down the ice, right into Chin. He'll stop it, and with Simon Smith coming in, he'll freeze it up. Key face-off on the Kingston end between Nickel and Stromnikowski. Blake Smith a shot. Fired it in wide off the draw. Behind the goal now, picked up and backhanded away here for Leonard. Not going to get to that loose puck. Here comes Aiden Howard. Howard off the boards through center for Stromnikowski as he tries to bring it in. Right now it's an opportunity here for Kingston to bring it up over the line, and the shot is fired in wide. Trying to tip it out of his own zone. Here comes Leonard to try and dig the puck free, and he does. He had a man in behind him, and that's Bud trying to do something with the puck. A shot from the line gets redirected, and it gets caught by Foreman. Face-off is coming off to the right of the Toros end. Trying to win this battle from behind the goal. Tipping it free, and here comes a chance. Trying to bring it in, up over the line. Is Strumanakovsky, who squeaks through. Strumanakovsky couldn't shoot it to the net. It's taken away here by Kingston. Hard off the glass, and out over the stick of Borden. Back in his own end goes Taylor after it now. He tried to pick it up. Loses it. It's from behind the goal now. Kingston having control of it. Right in front, taken away here by the Toros as they lead it in. To try and get around the defender. It gets swept off his stick to Connor Cole, who gets sent into the boards. Cole trying to get back to his feet now. From their own end. It's over here to the other side for Taylor, who tried to dump it in. Hit a high stick. Here comes Logan Jackman. Jackman's backhand pass was out of the reach. From the side with Simon Smith. Smith has control of the puck for Jackman. Right pad stopped by Chen. Harder on the boards and out. Down the ice. It's a rolling puck for icing. Face-off is off to the left of the Kingston end. Won by Toros. Tyus Salter. Shot through screen. Stopped by Chen. Hanna comes up with it now. Hanna's lead pass up through center for Clark. Is out of his reach. And behind him was Kavanaugh to try and do something with it. Toros have control of it in their own end with a lead pass. Broken up by Kavanaugh at center. Or Hanna at center as that goes down the ice. Back into the corner it goes now for Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins trying to get away from Clark to flip it out of his own end. That gets knocked down here from center for Aiden Howard. Howard's pass was up there for Jackman, but he couldn't do anything with it. And Kingston just sent it down the ice, but no icing. Tyus Salter will pick it up. Salter from his own end will fire it around. It gets tipped away and out of the zone. Here comes a chance now for Logan Jackman to come after it. Swept out, not out of the zone. Turnaround shot. Caught there by Chen. Strumanakovsky to take the draw. Trying to win it here against Nickel. Stays free. Walking out. Stopped by Chen. Race fuck from the side. Trying to bat it in front. And nobody could put it into that open goal as the net came off the moorings. Here comes the face-off, just off to the left of the Kingston end, but looks like Chen's having some problem with his equipment, so we'll get a whistle. Chen gets set in the goal again, kept in here by the Toros, right back into the zone. From their own end, they'll backhand it away was Dixon. There's a pass up through center for Leonard to try and get free. Leonard is trying to race after this rolling puck, and behind him was Nickel. Nickel, shot! Stopped by Foreman, who closes up the legs. Nickel again to take the draw. It's trying to get set up in front, taken away. Kept in by Rattan from the line. Rattan putting it behind the goal. It gets taken away back here to the line for Campbell, who goes it to the other side for Rattan, but too hard of a pass. Back down low for Leonard. Leonard trying to do something here with the puck now. He walks it out and feeds Campbell. Campbell, a shot from the line, right pad stopped by Foreman. Rattan's going to keep it in, but his backhand's going to get knocked down by Connor Cole as he leads it out. Knocked down here from center, and Taylor tried to get to it. That's going to be offside if Bud brought it up over the line. A lead pass up through center to try and put it in. He gets it up through center for Aiden Howard, who shoots one to the goal wide. Behind the goal now. It's a drop pass. A quick shot by Tyus Salter getting blocked and cleared away by Leonard. Salter will come back after it and fire it past White. Here comes a chance with Kingston on a change, but the pass was picked off by Campbell and read well. Simon Smith with it now. It's in the offensive end. White has control of it, putting it behind the net. It's right in front of the goal, and we're going to get a whistle. Face off here from center. Strumanakovsky puts it behind the net there for Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins will put it off to the other side as he looks to lead pass. Here trying to catch up to it, there was Logan Jackman. Jackman is all alone! Stopped by Chin though as he went to the backhand, and Chin was able to stick to him. Here's a shot right in front of the goal, gets tipped wide. Jackman with a big hit off White as that goes down the ice back into the corner for icing. Strumanakovsky now will take the draw. Jackman coming over here is going off to the side to be guarded by Dixon. Jackman loses control of it. Clark trying to get it out. Not happening. Kept in here by the Toros. Strumanakovsky down low. Waiting out in front for Strumanakoski. That gets stopped. Simon Smith on it. Smith back here to the line now for Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins trying to get it back here again. Gets pushed off to the side. Simon Smith bound now, down low. Hodgins comes in from the line. He has it taken away from him by Clark. Leads to a 2-on-1 back up the other way, along with Fountain. Fountain throws one to the net wide, off to the corner. Trying to get that loose puck here on the side. Taken away by the Toros as they lead it out. With some speed up over the line. A shot by Shaw is flagged out of the air by Chin. Face-off just off to the right of the Kingston end. Kept in by Ryan Borden, who puts that behind the goal. Slapped away, right in front. Shaw gets his backhand away. It hit the side of the net. Kept in here by the Toros. Back to the line. Shot through a screen by Borden. Hit his own man, Shaw, out in front. Adam Shaw picks that up again, and this one he's gonna take a hit by White. Here comes an opportunity now for Rattan to lead it in. Harder on the boards. Rattan is over here on the other side, and that's going to get taken away by the Toros and let out. Brought up over the line by Shaw. Shot! Way over the mark. Coming around the side as the Toros are off on a change. He gets crunched in between two Kingston players. Dumped down the ice. This is going to be a chance here to get to this puck here for White. White is off to the side, but his pass is going to get picked off by Riley Dennis. And Dennis clears it away here for a chance to get to it. Brought up over the line now. Up in the air, knocked down by Aiden Howard. Taken away now by Campbell with a lead pass. White picks it up, but his pass was to the side for Leonard. Nickel was in there as well. Hawkins coming back after it in his own, or Dixon came back after it in his own end. Couldn't go with it. Here comes a pass here to the other side. Up through center. Tipped in, knocked down by Dixon. Dixon will clear it away as he went up there for Leonard. And White as well. Leonard coming in, trying to do something with the puck. He's got a man sitting out in front and couldn't get a pass to him, but we are getting a penalty, and it's going to come to Ty Salter of the Toros. Actually taking both players. White was going to go as well, so we're going to get some 5-on-5 hockey still. Coincidental minors. Salter went for the Toros, White for Kingston. Here comes a shot from the line. It's right to the front of the goal with a backhand. Right pass stopped by Foreman and Bud from the side. Try to put it in. They're banging it in front. Nobody can bang it into the net. Logan Jackman getting hooked up, but still gets away. We're getting a penalty for the hook. Jackman trying to come his way through, but loses it. Here comes the penalty. Here comes a chance to take this draw off to the right of the Kingston end. Rattan with a chance to clear. Bud got the penalty for hooking Logan Jackman. Here comes Simon Smith. Smith back to the line. Simon Smith again. Simon Smith, a shot. Right pass stopped by Chin. Off to the corner now for Blake Smith. Back to the line. Blake Smith. Back down low for Simon Smith. Trying to do something here with the puck. Smith will cut off to the face-off circle and drop it to the other Smith. Blake back to the line. To the other side. Blake Smith will pick that puck up and come off to the right corner. Blake Smith with that loose puck back here to the line. Kept in by Taylor. Taylor uses the other end for Cooper Hodgins, who couldn't shoot. Hodgins gets it back again. Still trying to find an open lane to shoot it, but nobody's giving him one. Taylor gets one, but the shot is stopped by Chin. And then the net is going to come off the boarings as both Rattan and Blake Smith were eye to eye right in front of the net there, having some words. Face-off is coming off to the left of the Kingston end. Trying to win this draw. Back to the line. Here comes a shot for Strumanakoski. Not going to shoot. Keeping control of it now is Jackman. Back to the line for Hodgins. Hodgins now for Strumanakoski. Right in front. Jackman. Backhand. Right to the front. Stopped by Chin. Still loose here from the side. Taken away by Kingston. Not out. Good job by Hodgins. Jackman walking out. Jackman. Strumanakoski. Shot. Just over the mark. Hodgins will keep it in. Cooper Hodgins from the line pushes it off to the side for Jackman. Jackman now for Strumanakoski. Strumanakoski couldn't get free, and we're getting another Kingston penalty. This one is going to come to White. Face-off is off to the right of the Kingston end. Won by the Toros back here to the line. And it's Strumanakoski off to the side. Jackman has control back for Hodgins for Jackman. Jackman, shot! Scores! Might have been a redirection as Jackman was pointing out in front of the goal to the one who redirected it out in front of the net, and the Toros have a 2-0 lead, and that redirection goes to Blake Smith, so the power play goal goes to him, and a 2-0 Toros lead. Jackman threw it at the net, and Blake Smith did the rest by redirecting it past Chin for a power play goal. Face-off is ready here from center. Cleared up over the line, trying to make his way through, and it's Blake Smith. Smith keeping control of it. Back down low into the corner. Goes back here to the line, trying to keep it in. He does. Blake, here comes Shaw to the side, knocked down here at the line. Taylor now for Riley Dennis. Dennis right to the side. That was a perfect setup. Just over the stick of Shaw, though, who would have had the open net had he got his stick on it. Back here to the line. Here comes another chance. Taylor gets it off to the side. Riley Dennis couldn't corral the puck and then gets driven into the boards, and we're going to get a penalty once again for the hit behind the net. Dixon gets the penalty for the hit behind the goal on Riley Dennis. It's going to be a face-off that's off to the left of Chin to be taken by Connor Cole. Simon Smith gets control of it. Smith keeping on it. 2-man advantage for 105. Back here to the line. Here comes Simon Smith. Smith back to the blue line as the Toros can take their time to move it around a little bit and look for that open ice. They've got a 5-on-3 advantage. Shot! That goes wide of the net, picking this back up off the boards. Stramanikowski to the side. Can't shoot. Gets it back for Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins finds Stramanikowski, who can't shoot it. Keeps control of it, though. Stramanikowski's pass is broken up and tipped away by Kingston down the ice. Hodgins will pick this back up in his own end. Hodgins is going to look for a pass out of his own end zone. Late pass for Simon Smith. He gets it now for Stramanikowski, who brings it in. Stramanikowski shot off the stick of Bertan into the netting out of play. Face off to the left of the Kingston end, won the draw. Pushes it off to the side. Shot! Not going to get through. It got blocked on the way in. Fountain tried to do the job on the right side. Getting some help over there is Aiden Howard. McGlynn and White in a battle out in front. Off to the side. 45 seconds left to go on the second penalty. Shot! Wide. Over the stick. Fountain with a chance to clear. He's in a battle against Shaw. Can't get it out. Captain here by the Toros, but we're getting another penalty, and a shot goes wide. And it's another Kingston penalty coming up. Taylor going back in his own end to pick it up. He's going to drop it off, and Kingston will make the touch up here. Nope, it's still Toros' puck. Toros would be better off to just give him it and get the 2-man advantage. There's only 15 seconds left to go in the first penalty, though. Here comes a chance. Dropping it off. Finally touched up by Kingston. And here comes another penalty coming to the Canadians. Connor Cole to take the draw. Trying to win the draw against Simon Smith. Connor Cole back here to the line. Trying to find an open lane now for Stramanikowski. His shot. It got blocked by Hawkins. Stramanikowski got it back. Couldn't shoot. Cooper Hodgins. Good job to keep it in. That finds Jackman sweeping one to the goal. And now it's Simon Smith behind the net. Jackman wraparound. Couldn't convert. Found by Kingston. Dumped down the ice. First penalty's over. So the only penalty left on the clock now is for Fountain, who just got the cross-checking penalty from behind the net. Looking to move this out of their own end. It's picked off, but Nico couldn't go. That was going to be offside from their own end now. Trying to break his way through. Jackman trying to help as well. Tipped here to the other side as Connor Cole was in there. Tipped down the Toros end. 10 seconds left to go here in this second period. A chance to try and clear it away. Here comes the shot. Leonard fires it in wide. That's going to be the final shot attempt of the second period. Both teams are going to go to the dressing room before the third period. It was 0-0 after one period of play, but Liam McGlynn opened the scoring, and the Toros got another one on a power play goal by Blake Smith. 2-0 Toros to go to the third. Kicking off the third period action as the puck's here in the Toros corner. They've got a 2-0 lead with 40 seconds left to go on their power play to start this third period. And Hodgins from behind his own goal was started out. with a stretch pass up through center. Here they come up through center ice. Dumped into the zone, past Chin, into the corner. Struminikowski got it back here for Hodgins, who tried to shoot that on the left side, back here to the line. Struminikowski gets it again. Pushes it off to the right side to try and throw it up in front. Jackman will pick it up on the left corner. Struminikowski now for Jackman. A shot tipped on the way through by Cole and stopped by Chin. Face-off is off to the left now of Chin. Trying to win this from behind on the left side. Big hit there off to the corner. Connor Cole coming after it here on the other end. Big hit there on the right side as it comes around behind the net. Taken away here in behind the goal and taken away by Kingston's lead pass for Hannah's over the stick. Tyus Salter from his own end. Harder on the boards here through center. As that's going to get picked up, trying to get it around Hawkins for an opportunity. Back in behind the net it goes. The lead pass was knocked down by Struminikowski. Here comes a chance. Kavanaugh bringing it in along with Hannah. Loses it to Shaw, who's going to backhand it in. From behind their own net, trying to get it out of his own zone. Picked off. Here comes Struminikowski with it now. Struminikowski, his pass was out of the reach as that was Riley Dennis who was too far in. Here comes Hannah. Backhand hit the side of the net. Hannah on it again, taking off his feet. From their own end is Riley Dennis with a pass. Tipped away through center. And it's an opportunity now for Struminikowski who couldn't go. Struminikowski from behind the net, trying to get away from the defender. From behind their own net, he uses a strong backhand to get it out. Here comes a chance now to skate away for White. White bringing it up over the line. Looking for a chance to try and throw this up in front. It goes back down low. Here comes a chance now for Leonard. Off to the side, he's going to lose control of it. Over the stick of Campbell, who puts it back in. Up and out of play. Faceoff gets one. Here comes a chance now for Kingston to dump it in. Right on goal, it goes behind the net for Taylor. Taylor trying to get away from the defender on the right side. White is digging away at it, and Tompkins as well. And we're going to get a penalty. This one will come to the Toros. It's a 4-minute penalty to the Toros, so opportunity knocks now for Kingston. Nichol wins the draw. Leonard got it back to the line for Dixon, who tried to keep it in. Back to the corner for White. Back down low for Nichol now. Nichol uses the line for Rattan, who keeps it in. Nichol keeps it. Back here for Dixon. Dixon on a rolling puck, can't shoot it. And the Toros will send it down the ice, courtesy of Blake Smith. Right down the net, and Chin comes out here to play it. From their own end, skating away with it now is Dixon up over the line. Good job to stay on side. Nichol with the loose puck now, trying to get it back to the blue line, kept in by Rattan. Nichol takes his spot behind the blue line to keep it in. Here comes White. White has Nichol out in front with a pass! Tipped wide there by Dixon, who came in. Behind the goal now for Leonard. Leonard walking it out. Drops it back here for Rattan. Rattan a shot. Might have caught the blocker hand of Foreman. Here comes a chance. Back down low for Nichol again. Nichol trying to win the battle along with White. It's from behind the goal. Walking it out there was Leonard, who can't shoot. So he drops it back down low for White. Leonard. Back here to the line. A one-timer. Stopped by Foreman. Couldn't corral the rebound. Toros get it though and clear it out of danger. Back down into the Kingston end where Chin's got to play it. They skate away with it through their own end. And that's Campbell on that loose puck. Taking it from behind the goal, who started out. It's up through center as they move it in. The pass is broken up, and here comes a chance, but Bud is offside. Face-off here is right at the face-off dot, and Jackman will send it right down. Skipping right on goal. That took an extra bounce on Chin, who had to make the initial stop. Around here to the boards. Trying to tip it out of his own end. It's a lead pass as they bring it in for Bud. Bud is up over the line to try and shoot it. He keeps control. Good job to get it back here to the line. Campbell can't shoot. Gets it to the side. A shot redirected in wide. Now it's Hodgins trying to knock it down. From the side of the net it is. And Kingston get it. It's almost turned over, and now it gets tipped out. All the way down the ice. Shaw's going to try and beat his man, but Conboy wins that race. Conboy from his own end. The lead pass is taken there by Bud, but now broken up. From their own end, they'll move this over here to the side. Seeing Kavanaugh come in there, that gets knocked down. Tyus Salter harder on the boards. That was going to be, I think Kingston got away with too many men on the ice there. 1:13 left to go on the double minor. From their own end, he drops it back in his own end. Salter tried to fire it around. That goes down the ice, and Chen is going to come out to play it. From behind his own goal, he'll drop it behind the net. Here comes a chance now for Kingston. From up over their own line, he's trying to get away from the defender. He gets a pass up through center and in the zone. From behind the net. Big hit in behind the goal. Hawkins waiting for a pass out in front. That's not going to come to him yet. Now he gets it. Hawkins around the boards here for Tompkins over his stick, but Rattan will keep it in. Rattan to the other side as Struminikoski takes his man off the puck. Around the boards, kept in here by Rattan. He's not going to be able to shoot it. Taken away by the Toros and dumped down the ice over the head of Rattan down the ice. Chen's going to come out to play it and fire it away. Got it up there through center, and another lead pass is broken up. Hawkins will pick it up now. Hawkins with some nice moves. Trying to set it up in front, and the tip goes wide by Nico. He couldn't get a stick on it. Kept in here by Rattan. Right here in front of us, right in front of the goal. Hannah trying to help as well. Hannah has it. Hannah shot. Right pad stopped by Foreman, and knows where the rebound is and pounces on it pretty quickly so it doesn't lead to another scoring opportunity for Kingston. Face-off one. Leonard walking out, but good swipe there by Shaw, who swiped it off his stick. Connor Cole now will dump it in off the boards behind the net. Liam McGlynn. He opened up the scoring in the second period. Blake Smith added a power play goal, and that's where we stand now at a 2-0 lead. From behind the goal, trying to set it up in front. Connor Cole will lose it, and it gets swept away. Tipped around the defender, and here can they come. 2-on-1 back the other way, and it gets broken up. He's going to walk right out to the front of the net, and Rattan gets it. Rattan drops it back to the line. Going to look for an open lane for Kavanaugh, who dumped it in. Behind the goal goes Taylor, who fires it around. Now it's Conboy. Shot. Going wide. Coming around here for Leonard. Leonard goes back to the line for Rattan. Rattan's shot gets blocked by Shaw. And now we're getting a penalty. This one will come to the Toros as well. After the shot blocked by Shaw, he interfered there with Leonard. That's where we're going to get the penalty. Face-off gets won by Kingston. Back here to the line for Conboy. Conboy's shot stopped by Foreman. And not out. Going to get kept in by Rattan. Kingston have control of it. Putting on pressure on their power play. Getting a few shots on net. But now it's picked away by Blake Smith, who does his job. Behind the net now for Bud. Bud from behind his own goal. Drops it for Rattan, who leads it out. Rattan tries to cut through center ice and bring it in. Rattan. This pass is up into the netting and out of play. Nickel now to take the draw here for Kingston. He'll get kicked out, so in comes White to take it. And White will move to the other side. Here comes Leonard to take it. Doesn't matter. Goes back to the line. Campbell to the other side. Here comes Dixon. Shot. Right pad stopped by Foreman. Got his toe on it as it comes out. Campbell will pick it up. Campbell moves it over here to the other side. It is in the feet there of White as it's behind the net for Taylor. Taylor looking for an open lane to get it out, but he's getting pinned behind the goal by Nickel. White. Off to the side for Leonard, who's trying to do something here with the puck. Behind the goal it goes for White. White now for Leonard, back to the line for Clark. White, shot to the net. Nice block on the way through. Trying to bounce it in from the side. Not going to work. Nickel trying to get it. Nickel around the boards. Kept in by Campbell. Pushing it off to the side. Here comes Leonard now. Leonard from behind the net trying to set it up. He goes over the stick of Nickel trying to keep it in. Here comes a pass over here to the other side. Leonard's going to pick it up as he tries to bring it in. Pushing it deep around the boards. Here comes a chance now. Leonard will be over here on the other side to try and do something here with it. Back down low now for Nico. Nico back to the line for Leonard. To the other side. Right in front of the goal. It gets redirected wide. Here comes a chance. Leonard. Over there for White. It was over his stick. Right in front. Steered aside by Foreman. Now pick up a chance now for White. White right in front of the net. There's nobody there. Campbell, he'll keep it in. And shot on net is blocked by Logan Jackman, who will flip it away. Up and out of play. Well, that's Aiden Howard out there, number 98. Over here for Riley Dennis. Dennis with a pass. Tipped up there for Liam McGlynn. McGlynn, a shot on net, is going in wide for the pass. Howard tried to put it behind the net. Trying to win this battle in behind the goal. Aiden Howard coming after it on the other side. Simon Smith gets out muscled by Rattan behind the goal. Looking for a hit on the other end as the Toros throwing their weight around in the Kingston zone. Here comes an opportunity for Hanna to try and get through, and he's not going to be able to. Behind him, though, was White trying to do something with it. Here comes Anglin coming in from the line. Anglin hit his man, and that is going to be a penalty coming up here to Kingston. Connor Cole to take the draw. Penalty to Anglin. Power play now for the Toros. But here comes Conboy, short-handed, and his shot is stopped by Foreman, and he has to gather up his own rebound. Tompkins to take the draw, loses it in the offensive end. Cooper Hodgins has it behind the goal to try and get it up through center with a pass over here for Connor Cole. He brings it up over the line and taken away by Kingston, sent down the ice. Back into the corner now for Hodgins, who picks it up. Cooper Hodgins tried to get away from the defender of Tompkins, who has it behind the net here for a chance to try and tip it away. Right in front, that goes over the stick. Still loose here from the side, trying to dump it in. It's up over the blue line now for the Toros to try and clear it away. And it's Taylor back in his own end. He'll skate it back there to try and do something here with it. From up out of his own end, he comes with a pass. It's over here now for Shaw to try and bring it in. Shaw gets away from the defender as he tried to get it back here to the line. Here comes Taylor with it now. He'll move it to the other side. Taylor with a pass over here to the other end. Looking to find this open lane. He drops it back here to the line. Stretch pass over here for Aiden Howard. Howard drops it back there for Taylor as he tries to bring it in. Here comes a chance here for White. White is coming up over the line but not able to shoot it. 20 seconds left to go on the penalty to Anglin. Up over the line he comes, right on goal. Stopped by Chin on that dump in shot as he holds on. Face-off is just off to the right. One here by the Toros, and Salter dumps it in. Salter put it in behind the net here for an opportunity for Blake Smith. He tried to get it back here to the line now for Ryan Bowden to the other side. Shot through a screen by Salter is going in wide of the net on that opportunity. Back in behind the goal, here comes a chance. It's two coming in here for Kingston as that's Nico. Shaw with some nice moves to try and bring it out. Shaw is coming up over the line to try and make his way through. Taking off his feet there was Hanna as it goes behind the net. Here comes a chance now for Nico, who can't get to it. From their own end, we have an injured Toros player making his way to the bench. And that is Connor Cole. Here comes Simon Smith. Getting it up there, his pass is broken up. From their own end, he brings it in. And it's Bud bringing it in offside. Here comes a chance to win this draw. Dumped in by Anglin behind the net. Approaching the last minute of play. Riley Dennis drops it to the side for Cooper Hodgins. Now for Jackman. Trying to find that loose puck. It rolls in on goal and gets covered up by Foreman. Here comes a shot. It's in some feet area. Stopped by Foreman. Still loose from the side, and it's still loose. And we're getting some fighting out in front of the net here after Foreman was knocked into after making the stop. Face-off getting one there from center. Here comes a chance now for England. Taylor trying to backhand it out. That gets out past Hawkins down the ice. Back into the corner it goes now for Conboy to fire it around. It goes up into the netting and out of play. Face-off here from center. Just outside of the Kingston blue line. We have about 30 seconds left. Looked like they all got even on that scrum out in front. 2 Kingston players went and 2 Toros players went to the box. 20 seconds left as Chin comes out of his own net to play that. From their own zone, he'll lead it in with a pass. Getting up through center. Dropped off here to White as Leonard's over here on the other side. Big hit there in behind the goal. Riley Dennis and Conboy going after it here as Dennis is trying to come after him. And here we go again between these two teams with 2.6 seconds left. It'll pretty much be drop the puck, and this one will be over with only 2 seconds left. It's going to be dropped in the Kingston end. Wonder if there'll be anything that happens after the drop of this puck, or if 2 seconds left to go on the clock. Just drop the puck, and that's going to about do it. One more shot there by number 12, Leonard, to Stromanikovsky, and these two teams are going to go off. The Toros are going to put 2 points in the bank with a 2-0 shutout victory over Kingston. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.